This morning on DC News Now, protesters planning to circle the Capitol ahead of the Israeli Prime Minister's speech, how the district is preparing for potential chaos. More rain this week, when and where you could see isolated showers pop up around the DMV. Plus, frustrated flyers and lost luggage.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this before.
The cancellations and delays at our major airports. President Biden addressing the nation tonight, what he is expected to say in his first public appearance since dropping out of the presidential race. And prepping to hit the field.
The team chemistry is building. There's a lot that goes into this.
Excitement building for the first day of training camp for the Washington Commanders.
Covering all of the DMV, this is DC News Now.
Well, good morning. Starting you off with a live look outside over Reagan National. Look at that. Lots of flights delayed. Delta flights. We'll have more on that coming up in just a minute. But as for the weather, temperatures expected to be in the upper 80s, nearing 90. But we could see some rain. Jackie will have details on that coming up in just a minute. But thanks for starting your morning with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tanaya Wright.
Good morning to you. I'm Corey James. We'll get to Shanika for more on the traffic conditions in just a moment across the DMV. But Jackie starting us off with the forecast around the DMV, and it's looking a little messy out there.
It's not an ideal start to the day. We do need the rain, and we do have a few showers around. It's not for most of the area, though. Some of those showers are already starting to wind down, but we'll see more of the wet weather developing later on this afternoon. Some isolated showers and thunderstorms will pop up. This low pressure will continue to work its way off towards our east, but it'll still be close by. But as we zoom in on the map, yes, that batch of rain back over towards western Maryland and the eastern panhandle has continued to weaken and fade away at this point. If anything, we're seeing some light sprinkles with those overcast skies that we're seeing out there right now. Futurecast shows us a few of those showers and thunderstorms bubbling up later on this afternoon, and eventually those fade away as well. More wet weather on the way tomorrow ahead of a cold front. Of more details and the timing of those coming up in just a few minutes. But Shanika's back with the latest with the timing out there on the roadways. How's traffic at this hour?
All right, let's head out to Northern Virginia here, 95 heading north and south right near 286. That is Springfield Franconia Parkway. You are seeing some heavy delays, especially heading northbound. So if you're heading toward the Beltway, that is going to definitely slow you down, just with a lot of traffic. Be careful. Take it easy out there with that rain. Can we flip over to the maps? Let's see the rest of our area here. The rest of 66, 95, the mixing bowl. You are seeing some problems through Braddock Road and Annandale there. 395 is getting a lot better. So if you're heading from Virginia into the district, you are looking okay there. And that's just about it, guys.
Thank you, Shanika. Taking a live look over the Capitol building where Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu set to address Congress later today. This is a highly contested visit that has already prompted several protests. And there's already fencing around the building in preparation for that big speech.
Yeah, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's visit comes at a time when U.S. leaders, they're hoping to make some progress on ending the Israel-Hamas war. DC News Now's Liberty Simmons is live this morning outside the Capitol where pro-Palestinian protesters are expected to gather as early as 11 o'clock this morning. Liberty, that's in about 3 hours. And we know yesterday they were busy out there too.
Well, organizers are expecting tens of thousands of pro-Palestinian protesters to be out here, and we have already been seeing them trickle in. You can already see this large stage they set up out here saying "Free Palestine." They say they are rallying against Israel for what they call war crimes, and they plan to mobilize here to issue a citizen's arrest of Netanyahu. Hundreds of protesters were already arrested last night. Pro-Palestinian protesters refused to leave the Cannon Building Rotunda, and U.S. Capitol Police say they arrested 200 for crowding, obstructing, or incommoding inside the building. Netanyahu is expected to address a joint session of Congress at 2 p.m. this afternoon. President Joe Biden is also expected to meet with him on Thursday, and Vice President Kamala Harris is also expected to meet with him separately tomorrow. Now, his visit comes as the death toll of Palestinians killed by Israeli strikes in Gaza reaches nearly 40,000. It also comes the week new deaths are reported of Israeli, American, and other hostages held by Hamas.
Congress has invited a war criminal, and we're out here to show that we don't support this. We don't support 10 months of ongoing genocide.
and organizers are expecting protesters to bus in from across the East Coast from states as far as New York, Ohio, Georgia, North Carolina, and Massachusetts, just to name a few. For now, in Northwest D.C., Liberty Simmons, D.C. News Now.
Thank you, Liberty. And Capitol Police closing additional roads for today's congressional address. All the closures will be near the Capitol building. The streets marked in green closed at midnight and will remain closed through the Prime Minister's visit. Roads marked in blue closed starting at 6 o'clock this morning. A majority of today's closures will start at 11. Those are marked in red at the top and bottom of your screen. A small portion of Independence Avenue will close at 11:30. And a growing list of Democrats plan to boycott the Prime Minister's speech today. That includes Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen, who has been outspoken about calls for a ceasefire. Virginia Senator Tim Kaine will also not attend, and Vice President Kamala Harris will not be there either. Her office says she has a scheduling conflict. The next Democrat in line also declined, so as a result of that, retiring Maryland Senator Ben Cardin will lead today's session.
The idea that they're making political calculations when our ally is in such dire straits, it is outrageous to me and inexcusable.
The vice president still plans to meet with Netanyahu. Former President Donald Trump says that he's going to host the prime minister at his Mar-a-Lago resort on Friday in Florida. Netanyahu also scheduled to meet with President Biden on Friday.
And tonight, President Biden addressing the nation about why he is not continuing the race for re-election. That speech expected to come from the Oval Office around 8 o'clock. Now, this is the first time we're seeing Biden since last Wednesday, when White House officials say he tested positive for COVID-19. 4 days later, we learned through a statement that he is dropping out of the presidential race. Now, Biden is declining to preview his message with reporters. However, on X, he said he will speak about what lies ahead and how he will finish the job for the American people. An update on a story we first brought you yesterday morning. Police are now releasing the names of 3 people killed in a car crash in Fairfax County, Virginia.
This happened yesterday morning between West Ox Road and Route 29. Fairfax County police say Corey Rogers was driving down West Ox Road when he hit a wall. Angela Connor and Selma Menastra were passengers inside of that car. Police say all 3 died at the scene. Police say drugs and speed may have been a factor in the crash.
And new details. Police need your help this morning finding this man you see right here on your screen. They believe he hit and killed a man in Dumfries, Virginia over the weekend. Now, Prince William County police say he stole this vehicle from 37-year-old Jose Galvan. It happened in the parking lot of an apartment complex near Stedham Circle and Dumfries Road last Saturday night. Investigators say the suspect ran over Galvan after getting into his vehicle, killing the victim.
I mean, there's trouble going on everywhere in the world now, but I guess in the places you would think it's not going on, it's starting to happen. So you just got to be safe and watch your surroundings.
This isn't something that the citizens here are used to seeing. It's not something that we want to see continue. So we're putting all of our efforts into making sure we figure out what happened.
And police say Galvan's SUV was found the next day in Woodbridge.
And happening now, it's been nearly a week of headaches for people across airports across the country, especially for those flying Delta. You can see the chaos at Reagan National for both people trying to get onto a plane and trying to get their bags. This is all stemming from a massive Microsoft outage caused by CrowdStrike. DC News Now's Max Marcillo was at DCA last night speaking with people whose plans have been completely shaken up by that system meltdown.
Rows and rows of bags waiting for a reunion with their owners at DCA.
The flight was canceled and I had to book a hotel like that same day.
Jordan Montgomery's bag made it from Austin to Arlington before she did because her connecting flight from Raleigh was canceled.
I've got 2 out of 3, and according to Meatloaf, that's pretty good, so.
And that last bag, always the hardest to find, and the latest hurdle for this Alexandrian's family journey.
My boyfriend and his son and his extended family, their flight was canceled last night from Minneapolis. They couldn't get a flight out for probably another 2 days. All the trains, buses, everything was booked up, so they are now driving from Minneapolis, and their luggage just arrived today.
All of these bags, the result of days of chaos.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like this before.
Piles of suitcases left sitting because of Delta's challenges during and after the worldwide IT outages. Nationwide, more than 1,000 Delta flights canceled each day from Friday to Monday, and another 450 plus on Tuesday, according to FlightAware.
Can I help you?
Help has been plentiful as airport and airline workers help frantic flyers find their belongings.
Is there a chance it could still be at the other place, like in Minneapolis?
Wherever they may be. But right now, many of them right here at Reagan National, and they have been for a while.
That was our Max Marcilla reporting, tracking how those delays are impacting DMV flyers this morning. According to FlightAware, 11 flights at Reagan have been canceled, 24 more delayed. Dulles has 4 canceled flights and 20 delayed. BWI has 4 flights canceled and 30 are delayed. All right.